This is the Washington Times front page for Thursday, October 9th, 2025. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of a peace deal that would be a major step toward ending the war in Gaza. Jeff Murdoch reports President Trump wrote on social media that Israel and Hamas have signed off on the first phase. Under the deal, Hamas will release all hostages, both dead and alive, and Israel will withdraw its troops back to a mutually agreed upon line. Hamas called for Trump, along with various Arab, Islamic, and international parties, to compel Israel to fully implement the agreement's requirements, including withdrawal from the Gaza Strip, increasing aid flowing into the enclave, and a prisoner exchange. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed an agreement to the first phase of the deal. He said he will convene his government on Thursday to approve the agreement and bring our hostages home. Former FBI Director James Comey has pleaded not guilty to charges that he lied to Congress and obstructed a congressional investigation. Susan Ferricchio reports Comey is accused of perjury and obstruction based on Senate testimony 5 years ago. A federal grand jury handed up the indictment last month, just days before the statute of limitations expired. Comey's attorney, Patrick Fitzgerald, and prosecutor Nathaniel Lemons anticipate a 3-day trial. Fitzgerald said the defense planned to file an outrageous government conduct motion to have the charges dismissed. He argued that President Trump, a political opponent, brought the charges unfairly and directly. A trial date is set for January 6th. The Supreme Court seems poised to embrace new rules that would give candidates for federal office the chance to challenge election results in court before votes are cast. Alex Sawyer and Stephen Dinan report the justices heard oral arguments on a case from Illinois Republican Representative Mike Bost, who was denied the chance to challenge Illinois' law allowing mail-in ballots to be counted up to 2 weeks after Election Day. Lower courts ruled he didn't have legal standing to sue because he couldn't show he was particularly injured by the law. Most of the court seemed dismayed by that argument. They said giving candidates at least some chance to sue seemed reasonable. Chinese President Xi Jinping is expected to make stronger, more nationalistic demands of President Trump at their upcoming meeting. Bill Gertz reports the two leaders will be attending the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum in South Korea at the end of the month. U.S. backing for Taiwan and China's campaign of military intimidation against the island will also be a key element of the talks. And finally, President Trump says he will take steps to declare Antifa a foreign terrorist organization. Carrie Pickett reports the decision came as Trump sat at a roundtable discussing how to dismantle the group with Attorney General Pam Bondi, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, and several journalists who have covered the violent protest organization on the ground. The State Department designates foreign terrorist organizations in accordance with Section 219 of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.